Hey guys, XL here with Red Hot Heat, back for another war highlight video. This one wasn't too close. The opponents weren't that good. Well, I mean, I don't want to say they weren't that good. They were decent up top. I mean, decent below, but up top they obviously didn't do a very good job. Whereas we did pretty well up top. We did have two 1-stars. We just went for 3s at the end. I think the war was pretty much over. But let's take a look at some attacks. Ezel taking down their top 2 bases. This one was a 11. Let's take a look at this. Alright, so looks like he's coming in with an AQ walk, Gola Loon attack. Starting off with his AQ walk down at the bottom, a little bit more towards the left side. Obviously, he wants to go ahead and go towards the left with that funneling wizard on the right hand side, pushing his AQ towards the left. Obviously, the goal here is to not only take care of the air defense, but also that Archer Queen over to the left. So that's why he chose that path. And shortly here, he's gonna drop down the Barb King and also Wizard there just to take out that camp, and then poisons on the CC, uses his Warden ability to save his Barb King. So usually the best time, in this type of attack at least, the best time to use the Warden ability is right after you pop your Barb King ability. That way you have all those barbs being invulnerable as well. But anyway, he didn't wait for the kill squad to be done. He started his La Lune portion pretty soon, which is what you're supposed to do. A lot of times what ends up happening is people are too busy watching their kill squad, and their La Lune portion gets delayed, and what ends up happening is you run out of time at the end. So he had that sort of isolated Eagle artillery, but honestly that doesn't really do much. Isolated Inferno Tower or something else would be more, I guess, useful than an Eagle, because if you don't know, Eagle has a little radius on the inside where it can't hit, sort of like the mortar. So once one loon gets on it, it's done. So very nice attack there, very well planned. It's not really easy when you're attacking across, when you're hitting Town Hall 10 as a Town Hall 10 or a Town Hall 11 as a Town Hall 11. So well done there. So let's take a look at number 2, also by Ezel. This one is a 10.5. So he's got that isolated core. I'm not sure if his Teslas are in there, but he's got 2 single Infernos and 2 Expos there. So Ezel starts off his attack from the bottom, obviously targeting that Archer Queen there. Clan Castle is on the other side, but no big deal. He lured it out ahead of time just so that you can, or he can deal with the CC troops at the same time. Had that Warden ability there. And now his Archer Queen's gonna make it over, obviously, to that air defense over there. Starts off with his Lava Hound, and then drops in his loons here in the back end. Starting off on one side, a lot of people. I'm gonna pause it right there, real quick. I still see some people. You saw the defenses were here, and this is how much of the defenses the kill squad took out. I see a lot of people just starting off their attack like right towards the first air defense, and they miss these defenses here, and then their loons end up having to go back to grab these and then head back over to meet up with the rest of the other loons and the Lava Hounds. You don't want that to happen. You want all your loons staying together, so that's why you should drop them all the way at the last defense on the edge, and then work your way over towards the first air defense, like Ezel did right there. Okay, so let's take a look. I did mention this before. The correct way to do this is drop your loons here, haste them, and then cut this portion off, and then have your initial batch of loons go into the core. he has single Infernos here, so it's not very hard to take care of single Infernos with a bunch of loons, especially in this case because sometimes single Infernos can be tricky for La Lune attacks. If the single Infernos are covering several ADs, meaning once your Lava Hound goes towards an AD, the Inferno Tower quickly melts it down. But in this case, he had his Inferno Tower so segregated in the middle that it wasn't reaching any of the air defenses, so it didn't have the desired effect or made it hard for a La Lune attack. It made it actually really easy because you have a bunch of loons going towards an Inferno Tower and it can only hit one at a time. So it made it actually a lot easier. But very, very nicely planned attack here again from Ezel, coming in with 2 3-star La Lune attacks. Alright, let's take a look at number 3 by James. Alright, let's see. James also with a La Lune attack here on this base. Looks like he's going in with a 2 Golem. I don't know what he has in the CC. Maybe bowlers, I'm thinking. He's going to have this jump spell over in towards the Inferno Tower and the 2 air defenses. He has this loon here to lure out the CC. Looks like it's a dragon and probably loons in there. That's why they didn't come out. But, okay, so it looks like he has a Lava Hound in the CC. Otherwise, if it was bowlers, he would have dropped it already. He's got that poison down for the dragons. He already has the Inferno Tower down. So it looks like right here, the Archer Queen is going to go ahead and get that air defense down. She's going to walk over. Not sure if he's going to be able to get this. Oh, he does end up getting it. He pops his ability, and while the enemy queen is shooting down the summoned archers, his Archer Queen was able to take down the enemy Archer Queen. Alright, so he drops in his first hound and then follows up with some loons. Little bit slow on the drops. That Lava Hound was there tanking for a while with no loons behind it. So kind of wasted some time with that, but quickly drops in the rest of his Lava Hounds, falls in with haste and a freeze on that Inferno Tower. Very nicely done there. And then here the rest of his loons are going to just go over. So I want to mention one thing here. So there was a defense here, and obviously there's a defense here, and the point at which you drop your haste spell is in between the defenses. So what you want to do in this case is either you drop your haste spell over here more, where it's going in towards the defense. Actually, you know what? I prefer my haste spell more like over here. You want the back edge of your haste spell to cover where the loons will end up hitting these defenses. So basically, right after they take out the defense, they're still in haste and they still have the effect of the haste going towards the next defense. That's how you should lay down your haste spells. They're slightly different from how you would drop heal spells or rage spells. So you either want them leading into a defense, where let's say if there's a defense here, you would drop a haste spell over here and lead them in, or you would lead them away from a defense. But here you sort of have it in between two sets of defenses, not really leading in or out of defenses. They're not covering the defenses is what I'm saying. Alright, so let's clear that up and continue. You know what? It looked like he did kind of slightly cover some, at least partially some of the loons did have the haste going out of that last wizard tower there. So I guess it did cover. He's got some minions on the back end. He has some of his own minions here just for cleanup, which is good. Ooh, bunch of bombs going into the town hall. Doesn't matter. Still has some left, and that town hall looks like it's going to go down soon. Alright, nicely done. Alright, number 5. I'm not sure who did this attack. I think probably James. If I remember correctly, I think Fear didn't have time. So James starts off with a AQ walk, drops in his poison spell here for the CC troops. Looks like he's going to create one side of the funnel with AQ walk, and then he probably has a golem and the bowlers for the other side of his funnel. Well, that's did get a lot of defenses on that side with the bowlers. And he has that baby dragon there just taking out some buildings and creating a funnel. Okay, I see what he did there. Just as a suggestion, so the baby dragon pretty much created your funnel. If your Valks, it looks like they're going to go in here. So all you needed was obviously this side of the funnel and this side of the funnel, which is being created by the Archer Queen. And the Valks are going in here. This wasn't part of the funnel, so my suggestion would be to have the Valks go in first or shortly after the golem and bowlers go down. Reason being, then your golem is tanking for a bunch of these defenses over here, and then your Valks go in right away, and it doesn't have to deal with obviously these defenses on the edge. Or vice versa, if the Valks are in here tanking, your golems isn't tanking as much defense as they would stay alive longer, and your bowlers could then maybe do a little bit more work. It's always good to overwhelm a base. I mean, there's only so many defenses and so many troops that they can hit at any one time, so it's better to attack simultaneously than to do piecewise. So for an example, let's say you were doing a dragon attack, you wouldn't send in 5 dragons and then another 5 dragons. You want to send in pretty much all your dragons at the same time, and you overwhelm the base that way. But anyway, let's continue. So his Valks are going in, and you'll notice that at the top the golems are now dead, so they're not doing any more tanking for the expos or whatever else they were tanking. He's got the rage down and the heal, back end heal, very nicely done there. Back end jump, one quick little thing. This jump spell could have been maybe over here, because this mortar is not very important. You have more important things over here, which are wizard towers and archer. So I would drop the back end jump here, just especially since you had the golem and bowlers here. You knew you were going to take out these buildings. So I would just move that jump spell slightly over. All right, let's continue. One more thing I want to mention is it looked like you didn't really need the warden for your AQ walk. The only time you would need a warden for your AQ walk is if she's going to be dealing with a lot of damage, and you would possibly need that warden ability for her to stay alive on top of her own ability, thus giving her two basically abilities to stay alive. In this case, the warden would have been more suited for the Valkyries, following in after the Valkyries, and then maybe giving them invulnerability while they're in the core dealing with the Inferno Towers and Teslas and what have you. So that would have been a better use for the Warden ability. As you can see, you still haven't even used it yet. It would have just allowed the Valks to power through, and you would actually still have Valks alive right now. Alright. Nicely done. There you go, swagging that ability. Warden ability definitely takes some getting used to, I'll tell you that much. Me and bro have, I don't know, our brains still aren't accustomed to the fact that we have a Grand Warden and we need to use the ability. We're slowly getting used to it, but we still sometimes forget to use it, or by the time we decide to use it, you know, some troops are dead already. A lot of times it's better to use it sooner than later, because the sooner you use it, the more troops you have in that radius. I mean, as time goes on, you have troops that die, you have troops that that move away from the radius, so it's the best time is to use it right in the beginning as you're going into the core. That's like the prime time the best time to use that ability. So anyway, getting back to this attack here, Pakko coming in with a Valkyrie attack. So coming in with a AQ at the bottom, and wisely uses just a baby dragon to create the right side of the funnel. Always looking for that efficiency, so that's nice. The wall breakers, to be honest, is really unnecessary, especially for that level of wall. So you can go ahead and save yourself some space with that, maybe bring like a minion or two. So this is a pretty easy setup to get the Valks into the core because of the heroes. They're gonna attract the Valkyries into the core. They're pretty much gonna draw their aggro, and then after the core is done, it's pretty much over. He's got some hogs going in on our outside, just cleaning up the exterior defenses there, and he's already got some cleanup troops up top. Very nicely done, and he has a swag heal as well. Alright, there goes that swag heal. Nicely done, Pakko. Alright, number 8. Oh, also by Pakko. I haven't watched a lot of these attacks just because I was busy during this war. That's why I wasn't in it. So I haven't watched a lot of these attacks yet. I think I definitely watched 1 and 2 because I heard about that, but a lot of these other attacks I haven't watched yet, so it's nice to have a opportunity to watch them here. Pop's ability there, she was getting pretty low, dealing with the CC troops as well as the Expo there targeting her. Looks like she's going to get a little low again. Ooh, that was so close. Alright, so she's caught, her health is caught back up now. This isn't exactly a funnel. Usually with a funnel you would leave some buildings in between. Oh, never mind, I'm stupid. I for some reason thought this was a Valkyrie attack again. I'm not even paying attention. Sorry, Pakko. He's coming in with a La Lune attack. This is what I pointed out before, starting with the defenses on the side, although maybe this bowler will take care of it, but you want to start off with the defense on the end. You don't want to miss one defense and then have to come all the way back to it, wasting a lot of time at the end. But I don't know. Oh, actually the Archer Queen's here, so she's going to take care of it. You know what? Never mind. I take that back. Oh, and that bowler's going to take care of it too. Okay. Alright. So it's got that Lava Hound out in front. Plenty of haste spells to go around. And looks like it is over. Unfortunately, that Lava Hound didn't get that last air mine. Otherwise, he would have got some more pups for cleanup. But it looks like a lot of the cleanup was already taken care of by the Barb King and that last hero bowler there, who took out that Archer Tower from before. But he had some loons to spare as well for cleanup, so that was nice. Alright, nicely done. Number 9 by James. Alright, these are kind of bully attacks. Let's see. It looks like it's gonna be a Valk attack. I'm gonna do these on 2x, just because they're bully attacks. So poison there. Really want to make sure you have that poison on that baby dragon, because that thing is powerful. So if you don't have the poison on it, it's gonna be raged, and you're not gonna have a good time. Alright, so looks like Archer Queen is going up, and he's got the Valks going in over here. This is a dangerous thing to have here because they can come back out. So if your AQ walk was intended to go that way, I would have had these buildings taken care of somehow. I don't know. I would have maybe just dropped my Barb King here and Valks here. I don't know what was here initially. If these were just garbage buildings, then for sure I would have just cleared these out somehow with either Baby Dragon or whatever. I don't know what defenses were around or what you could have used. But yeah, I would have definitely just went in here and then dropped the jump here, so I can take care of this. But maybe he meant to do this and then have this Baby Dragon here to take care of this free cannon over here. Alright, so let's continue. Oops. Alright. Valk's taking care of business. Got the heal spell on the back end. That Archer Queen's actually doing a lot of work. So he sent a couple hogs in there to take care of those remaining defenses that were left behind. And that's all she wrote. Alright. Got that poison spell too for those skellies. Nicely done. Bish Bash Bosh coming in on number 10. Looks like his usual troop comp, which is 2 golem bowlers and 3 witches. I don't know if he always uses 3 witches, but it's some combination of this. Pretty easy funnel. I love these kind of X spaces where there's just really easily funneled. Anyway, bowlers in, keeping them nice and safe with the tanks out in front. Got a jump spell there going into the middle. Golems make their way into the core, and he's got the bowlers following in behind. So right here is a good point to actually start dropping in your hogs. Not all of them, but maybe 3 over here, because all of this right now is being tanked. All of that. So 3 hogs here would be really nice, just to take care of these ASAP, so they're not continuously dealing out damage. So just watch out for that. You don't have to drop all your hogs, just a couple. Your hogs for this type of raid is meant to be targeted deployed. I mean, it depends on the base, but usually it's target deployed. You know what? Right after I paused to say that Bish Bash Bosh dropped it. Okay, so guess he heard me. I'm just kidding. He knows what he's doing. Doing really well these couple of past wars. Taking out really high Town Hall 9s. Still has a couple of spring traps there. But only these last group of defenses left, and only 1 point defense left. And he's got, I think, 3 hogs in there, maybe 4. No, 3 hogs. That's plenty enough to take down a point defense. Just remember, 2 hogs can take care of pretty much almost any point defense, with the exception of an Expo. But Archer Towers, Cannons, Wizard Towers, or any defense, Wizard Towers, whatever, but not really heavy defenses, not like Expos or Infernos and stuff. But 2 hogs can take care of any defense if it's one-on-one. It used to be that one hawk can take care of one wizard tower one-on-one, but since they buffed the wizard tower, I don't think that's possible anymore. I think it's 2. But anyway, number 11, moving on to Goku. Coming in with a Laloon attack. Is this going to be a 1 Golem Go Laloon? Yep. Pretty easy funnel there. Looks like he probably will get 2 actually ADs with his AQ walk. Poison spell there, also getting the AQ, which is nice value. Barb King is going for a walk, but fortunately Archer Queen decided to stay in. Most of the time they don't stay together. Either the Barb King or the Archer Queen will take a walk, but usually one of them does. Looks like she's going to take a couple shots at that AD, but doesn't look like it's going to go down. But you know what? That's gravy already, because 1 Golem, you want 1 AD. As long as you get 1 AD, you're good. Alright, one quick little thing here. So if you notice here, Goku, these 2 ADs are very close together. So if you're going to drop a Lava Hound, just drop 1 for each AD. And in different angles. So 1 going this way, tanking all of this for these loons, and then 1 going this way, tanking this archer tower for these loons. Because you see this loon's being hit by this archer tower, and you don't really need to take that damage. And the reason why you drop 1 per AD is A, you can drop it at the different angles, and B, you're gonna get hit by 2 ADs anyway. Even if you drop 1 Lava Hound, it's gonna get hit by both. Now if you drop 2 Lava Hounds almost simultaneously, then it'll be 1 AD per Lava Hound. That means the Lava Hounds as a whole will each Lava Hound will stay alive longer, because each of them will be getting hit by only 1 AD, whereas if you drop 1 Lava Hound in here, then both ADs will be hitting that 1 Lava Hound, and that Lava Hound will bust really quickly. And it's better to have the Lava Hound stay alive longer, because once 1 Lava Hound dies, then some of the defenses switch targets and they might get onto your loons. But anyway, just watch out for that, and especially since you still have 2 Lava Hounds, there's no harm in, even if you drop 2 to the first AD, there's no harm in dropping a 3rd Lava Hound over here towards this AD just to tank this archer tower. Alright, let's continue. Also, if you're gonna drop a loon this far back, oh wait, was there a Tesla here? Or was that a builder's hut? I think that was a builder's hut. If you're gonna drop a loon this far back, then drop it first and wait for it to get close enough to get hit, or almost before it gets hit, before you drop your Lava Hounds. That way you save some time. All right, let's continue. More loons, nice targeted defense, nice targeted deployment, 2 per defense there. Has plenty of haste spells. This is why I like haste spells over rage spells. You have the luxury of deploying them freely because you have so many of them. If you have rage, you don't have so many. You gotta pick and choose what spot you want to deploy them at. And the bad thing about that is, as you can see, he has 2 Lava Hounds still left alive. So sometimes with weaker bases, it's a judgment call. You gotta know when you need to use the haste and when you need to slow down maybe a little bit. And in this case, sometimes you even want to drop in your Lava Hounds like super early and just start having them take some damage before your loons get there. But that comes with experience, knowing when you can drop your Lava Hounds down early, when you need to slow down to have your Lava Hounds bust. It's very temperamental. It's easier for Town Hall 9 than Town Hall 10. It's harder to judge in Town Hall 10 because a lot of times it's kind of like iffy, and if you misjudge it, you end up you know, screwing up the raid. But Town Hall 9s, it's after a while it gets a lot easier to judge how fast you should pace yourself in order to get the most busts, in order to get more Lava Hounds busting. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's continue here. So cleanup is a little bit slow here, just because of the 2 Lava Hounds that are still up, but looks like there isn't too much left to do, and he has a nice 3-way split on the loons there, which helped out a lot. Alright, nicely done. Number 12 by Ezel's low account. Looks like just straight up Goho. 1 golem in. It's gonna go in and kill that. Oh, nice troll Tesla there. It's gonna go in and take care of that CC and the Archer Queen, and then those hogs are just gonna massacre this base. Town Hall 8 defenses with level 5 hogs. With the nerf the giant bombs, it's GG. Alright, knows that he has the CC and Archer Queen handled, so no need to delay. Drops down his hogs right away. That's always a good thing to do, reason being you then are able to save your kill squad, have them survive, and do a lot of cleanup work at the end, as well as help your hogs out, tanking for them and whatnot. Alright, that's just overkill there. Too many heal spells, no need. Could have swagged. Alright, pretty definitive 3-star here. Gonna speed up through the cleanup. Hogs are awesome cleanup troops. Especially when they split up. Alright. Next one, number 13, also by Ezel. Got this stupid base here that we see from time to time. It's like seeing an old friend, old dumb friend, but friend nonetheless. Always good for a nice 3-star. I don't know. I don't know how people expect this to work. I guess it works on some people. But yeah, usually you just well, looks like Ezel's gonna attack it with air. There's, I mean, really no bad choice for this base. You can pick and choose whatever army you want. Usually what I do is I just AQ walk one way. I have golems or P.E.K.K.A.s or whatever going around the other way, and then I just that's it. They meet up, and then the core I just send whatever in the middle. I can send CC miners, or I can send a couple of minions, or whatever I want into the middle to take care of the rest. But yep, pretty easy. Looks like that baby dragon came out there to help him out, busting some of his hounds to make his cleanup easier. And then once the hounds bust, the pups take care of that dragon, and you got yourself a nice little cleanup troops here. Alright, so loons are heading over to that last Tesla, and Easy's gonna drop down a rage just to make sure that it goes down, and not a minute too early, because that last air bomb takes care of all of his loons together. Those air bombs are scary sometimes. Like air bombs combined with like wizard towers, those are no joke. Lose a whole bunch of loons. I've seen too many examples of that, and that's, I think, a lot of times why people bring heal spells when dealing with like wizard farms and stuff like that. But anyway, let's move on. I think the rest of these should be Town Hall 8. Okay, well, that's not a Town Hall 8, but you know what? I don't think I want to watch that attack. So anyway, Nice war, guys. I will be doing a video on the next war that we did, and let's just take a quick peek at that. Reason being, we got a perfect war, really definitive perfect war. I mean, we did insanely well. I think we had all Town Hall 9s cleaned. We had Bro took out 1 and 3 with Basil. I think Panda got a 2-star on number 6 or something like that. And then so basically we had our top 5, yeah. So all of our Town Hall 10s and above basically still hasn't even attacked yet, and we pretty much already won the war. But anyway, we'll take care of we'll take a look at some of the attacks from that in the next video. But meanwhile, very nicely done. I think we are doing better and better in terms of our strategies and our war strategies and our attack strategies. So a lot of good team effort, a lot of good organization. So we're definitely on our way to being a really decent war clan. So I'm happy to see that. Happy to see that everyone is doing well and trying out new strategies. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.